Girls, please avoid tragedy content. Avoid vanity content that will make you feel ugly. Boys, stop watching aggressive videos. Stop watching porn. This is not good for you. This is bad energy in your life. Come here. Come here next to me. Sit down. Sit here. Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome back. It's so good to see you here. This class is nice, very, very nice, because it's an opportunity to share products, things, materials in English related to culture. Things that you've seen, that you've watched, that you've heard in English, that are worth sharing. And I'll share with you some materials that I enjoyed when I was in touch with them. I'll start this class sharing with you an audio from an interview between Tim Ferriss and Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson is an astrophysicist from the United States, and this guy is amazing. He explains complex things with simplicity. I just love hearing him. And I'll share with you what he's saying on this podcast. Listen to this, please.
What do you hope to instill or infuse in students if you have a short amount of time with them? If they are in your office and you're going to reach back and grab a book?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's ambition. It's, ambition's gotten a bad meaning lately because people think, oh, that's an ambitious person in the office place, and in the business setting. That usually means you're stepping on top of people to get forward. That's an ambitious person. And it doesn't always mean that, but it carries some of that patina today. I'm simply saying what is your confidence in yourself? What are you doing to boost who and what you are in this subject? And how far do you want to take it? These are all aspects of the ambition tree. And so I also encourage people, you should not distract yourself with what grade you're getting. After your second job, no one asks you what grade you got ever. All right? They go ask any 30-year-old person, when was the last time someone asked what their GPA was? They won't even remember when that was. What matters is, are you a good problem solver? Are you moral? Are you a hard worker? Are you a good leader? Do you have insights into the field? These are the questions that matter. And if you take hard classes rather than easy classes, you might get a lower grade. Sure. But if you take an easy class and get a high grade, well, that's what everyone else is getting. So you will not distinguish yourself in the actual workplace because everyone else has exactly that same profile because they took all the same easy classes you did. If you take a harder class, risk the lower grade, you are actually ascending a pyramid or a ladder, let's say, that you're adding rungs to a ladder that you then ascend. And every next rung, you are higher above the ground than everybody else.
While we were listening to him, I was taking some notes. The question Tim made was, Neil, what is the piece of advice you would give your students? And Neil says, well, that's a very good question. And I know the answer. The answer is ambition. I orient my students, I tell my students to be ambitious. Lately, ambition has become something negative because people are mixing ambition with greed. And he says, no, when I say ambition, I'm talking about fighting for what you want, aiming high. And then he talks about grades. He says, please don't pay too much attention on your grades, because when you were 30 and you were working, no one is going to ask you about your grades. People will be more worried about your capacity to solve things. People will be focused on what you deliver. Your results are the important thing when you were working. And then he says, you know, take harder classes. Of course, your grades will be lower when you take harder classes. But these harder classes will distinguish you in the future. Like you, right now you're studying English. Maybe studying Portuguese could be easier. But you were studying English because you know that this skill will highlight you. Speaking English will put you ahead of the other competitors. It's a fact. We can't deny the fact that speaking English in Brazil is a diamond. We know that. Now let's keep listening to this amazing astrophysicist. One moment, please let me just get to the right place here.
Plates spinning on sticks. But yeah, so I'm spinning, and people have asked, well, how do you achieve equilibrium in life? Well, what is the balance? There is no balance. It is never in balance, ever. With family, with kids, with wife, with work, with writing, with television and other media, with Twitter, nothing is ever in balance. And so I spend a lot of time trying to do what I do more efficiently today than yesterday. Then you can squeeze in a little more. But no, there is no balance. There is no. How do I accomplish it? I don't know.
All right. Then he says, you know, people ask me a lot, how do you achieve equilibrium? How do you balance things? And he says, well, there is no balance. With kids, with my wife, with family, with work, there is no balance. But he says something we need to pay attention. He says, but I try to do the things that I do well, so then I can be more productive. He doesn't say productive. He says, so then I can squeeze a little bit more. He is metaphorically speaking that he can take more juice by squeezing the things he does well. He can get more juice out of that. He can be more productive. So this is something we can think about. He starts saying, Plates spinning on sticks, as that circus attraction. A lot of plates spinning on sticks. These are the things that you and I have in our everyday lives. We're working and then we have to take care of the kids and then something unexpected happens and then we want to improve our English. That's life, my friend. But what can we do to improve the things we do well? How can I spend more time on my strength and less time on my weakness? Because when I am doing things that I do well, I'm much more productive. This is something to think about. Let me have some water. Would you like some water? I'm gonna serve you some water, my friend. Your glass is right here. This is your glass. Please drink your water, hydrate yourself, okay? Cheers, my friend. Now let's warm up. If you can, stand up. Stand up and move your body. Move your body. Move your shoulders. Move your arms, your legs. Move your hip. Move your legs. Move your neck up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's stretch your arms back, your head up. Look up and open your chest. Open your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now let's stretch up as always. Here we go. Up, 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 up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're going to run. We're going to do this movement here. Okay? Let's go in. You count for us. Count for us, please. 1. Continue, please. Let's continue. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now we're going to run faster, okay? We're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. When we count down, we speed up. we accelerate, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Prepare to accelerate, my friend. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Now we have some water. Okay. Now let's breathe. As always, we breathe in new air, fresh air, new energy. And when we breathe out the loads. We breathe out the grudges. Sometimes we carry grudges. Sometimes I carry grudges, and I don't like it. It's bad for me. It's bad for my feelings, for my heart, for my relationships. So, right now, I'm going to breathe out all these grudges. And we're going to do it together. We breathe in new energy. We hold, and we breathe out the worries. We breathe in the solutions. We breathe out the obstacles. And we're going to breathe in 3 times. We're going to do. We hold and we breathe out. Well, here we go, my friend. Let's go together. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twice more, please. All right. Okay. Now we're ready to fly. I ask you, are you prepared? Tell me, yes. Okay. You're never alone, remember that. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's share with our classmates things we've seen in English. Let's share with them materials that we have watched in English. Things related to music, to culture, to self-development, to relationships. Nowadays, with this tool here, this is a tool. We have access to amazing things. And at the same time, we have the threat of being in touch with negative things. Mom, Dad, be careful. Be careful with screen. One thing that happens very frequently these days is going online and seeing people that are very successful, and I'm using the quotation marks because reality sometimes is different than social media. And social media is the best place to put you down if you compare yourself to others. Now, I'm going to share with you a great production we made having this amazing book as a reference. Compare yourself with yourself. Watch this gift. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the 12 Rules for Life. Today, rule number 4. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Winning at everything might only mean that you are not doing anything new or difficult. You might be winning, but you are not growing. And growing might be the most important form of winning. Perhaps you are overvaluing what you don't have and undervaluing what you do. There is some real utility in gratitude. It's also good protection against the dangers of victimhood and resentment. How hard can you force yourself to work and sustain your desire to work? How much can you sacrifice to your partner before generosity turns to resentment? What is that you actually love? What is it that you genuinely want? Before you can articulate your own standards of value, you must see yourself as a stranger, and then you must get to know yourself. What do you find valuable or pleasurable? Here's a hint. The future is like the past, but there is a crucial difference. The past is fixed, but the future, it could be better. It could be better, some precise amount, the amount that can be achieved perhaps in a day with some minimal engagement. Perhaps happiness is always to be found in the journey uphill, and not in the fleeting sense of satisfaction awaiting at the next peak. Much of happiness is hope, no matter how deep the underworld in which that hope was conceived. Perhaps what you really need is right in front of your eyes, but you cannot see it because of what you are currently aiming for. And that brings us to something else. The price that must be paid before you or anyone can get what they want, or better yet, what they need. You no longer have to be envious because you no longer know that someone else truly has it better. You no longer have to be frustrated because you have learned to aim low and to be patient. You are discovering who you are and what you want and what you are willing to do. You are finding that the solutions to your particular problems have to be tailored to you, personally and precisely. You are less concerned with the actions of other people because you have plenty to do yourself. Attend to the day, but aim at the highest good. Now, your trajectory is heavenward. That makes you hopeful. Even a man on a sinking ship can be happy when he clambers aboard a lifeboat. And who knows where he might go in the future. To journey happily may well be better than to arrive successfully. Ask and ye shall receive. Knock and the door will open. If you ask as if you want and knock as if you want to enter, you may be offered the chance to improve your life. A little, a lot, completely. And with that improvement, some progress will be made in being itself. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. Tell me one thing that you have improved. Comment here about your improvement. Compare yourself to yourself. Yes, now I'll share with you videos from Instagram that were fine, were nice when I watched them. First one, this video from Tony Robbins. This guy is an American coach. I love him. He's so nice. He's very positive. Enjoy what he says.
I think the most important decision is to decide to live in a beautiful state no matter what is happening. Because that's more rare than a billionaire. It is the single most powerful decision that I know a human being can make if they want an extraordinary life. That doesn't mean you never get angry, you don't get sad. It just means if you start to get angry or sad, you remember your state is the greatest gift you give yourself and the people you love. You're saying, Tony, you're saying like literally draw a line in the sand and go, this is how I'm going to be. Yes, that does not mean you won't feel these feelings. It just means when you feel them, you snap out of it right away. You change your state and you put yourself back in a beautiful state. And if you do that more and more, it becomes a way of being. Achieving everything doesn't mean a beautiful state. Doesn't mean fulfillment. So it really is that decision.
He's talking about being in a beautiful state. He's saying, you know, we have problems in life. You and I face challenges. But if we choose, it's a decision. If we choose to face these things with a positive attitude, we'll be much happier. Enjoy another one. Let me play another one to you, my friend. Have a look at this one.
It is quite simple. Nothing that is meant for you will ever get away. Love deeply and without the need to possess or own. Let beautiful connections pass through you without attachment. Slam your heart into the people and the places and the things that ignite something deep inside of your soul. And I promise, the right things will stay. You will never lose what is for you. Please don't ever forget that.
Nice. This one is talking about attachment. Sometimes we're very attached to what we want. I used to be like that. I want this, and then I would do all my best and insist and force and persist. And sometimes we just need to let things happen. Let me share another one with you. Oh, this one is beautiful. Watch this one.
If you spend your time chasing butterflies, they'll fly away. But if you spend your time making a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come to you. When you focus on improving yourself, everything you want will come to you. We attract based on who we are, not what we want. Don't chase, attract.
Well, this one is deep. He's saying, you know, if you want to have a butterfly, don't chase it. Just make a beautiful garden. By making a beautiful garden, by improving yourself, you attract what you want. to your life. You will not chase, you attract. I want a special person. I want a partner. Okay, great. How can you develop yourself to become a fantastic human being so then you will attract the same for your life? Felipe, I want that job. Great. How can you develop your skills? How can you develop yourself to be the best person for that position? What can you do today to improve your English? If you want to learn faster, if you need our assistance, please scan this QR code. We're here to serve you. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Today I'm sharing with you materials, things, videos, audios in English. Things I have seen previously that touched me differently. Positive things. Because when we take these assets here, time, money, I'm trying to draw a clock here. Time, money, and energy. I'm drawing an array here to show energy. Time, money, energy. Where are we spending our time? How are we spending our money? Where are we spending our energy? I'm telling you here to spend these valuable assets with positive things. There is a sentence in English. You can't be warm inside a freezer. You can't be warm inside a freezer. Please be in touch with positive sources. Be in touch with things that will bring you up. I'm gonna share a song with you, a very nice song. Sometimes we face battles. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Today, battle belongs to you, my doctor, my master, Zé Roberto. Here we go. Forever VIPs, we have a meeting here soon. Stay connected. When all I see is the battle, you see my victory. When all I see is the mountain, you see a mountain moved. And as I walk through the shadow, your love surrounds me. There's nothing to fear now, for I am safe with you. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees, with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees, with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Complete the lyrics. Share this video with your friends. The more you participate, the more opportunities you have. Yes, the battle belongs to you. 2 weeks ago, I watched a trailer of a documentary talking about people who live longer and happier. Enjoy this trailer. 3, 2, 1.
What's the best tea to drink on a daily basis?
Wine.
I like the way you roll. I have found that most of what people think lead to a long, healthy life is misguided or just plain wrong. What if we could reverse engineer longevity? I spent the last 20 years trying to do just that. Is it okay if I... Instead of looking for answers in test tubes, I found 5 places around the world called blue zones where people are living to 100 at the highest rates in the world. What is the secret to living a long time?
Community. If you're depressed, you're not going to live very long.
So the steepness for us is very important. Just by walking, you have an additional energy expenditure.
Do we want to be dormant or do we want to serve humanity?
These people live to 100 at the highest rates in the world. And these secrets could help every one of us to get every good year we can get out of this body of ours. That is the promise of Blue Zones.
Yes. Now, how are these guys from the documentary spending their time, their money, and their energy? Tell me. Think about the happiest person of your family. This person spend his or her time with things he or she can't control? I don't think so. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Today we're talking about these different cultural things in English. Music, video, image, posts. And I'll ask you something right now. When you receive something that is not positive, please don't watch it. If something is not adding positive energy, info, knowledge to your life, why are you spending your time with it? Let's walk. Come here, my friend. I'm telling you this because bad content consumes our energy. Sometimes we watch these things because of the dopamine level of our brain that increases when we are watching it. But after that, how do you feel? Girls, please avoid tragedy content. Avoid vanity content that will make you feel ugly. Boys, stop watching aggressive videos. Stop watching porn. This is not good for you. This is bad energy in your life. Come here. Come here next to me. Sit down. Sit here. This song is called "You'll Be in My Heart" by Phil Collins. It's something like this. Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For once some small seems so strong. For once some small seems so strong. Now I forgot the lyrics. I don't know why. For once some small seems so strong. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. Anyway, you'll be in my heart. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing one more class. And I'm happy. I'm grateful to see you here. You're progressing. Please, a round of applause. To who? To you. Yeah. Congratulations. Yes. Come here. Come here. Congratulations. So good to see you here. So good to see your progress. Now, let me share with you something that you will enjoy. During this class, I shared with you materials, videos, audios that I had seen and watched and heard previously that made a positive impact on me. And I have told you about the importance of being in touch with positive materials. Please avoid disasters, avoid tragedies, avoid the news. Why, Felipe? I want to be updated. I want to know what's going on. Yeah, but you and I know that some sources of information are always talking about negative things. Why are you going there to have this kind of energy? I'm gonna share with you a video that I watched with this actor called Matthew McConaughey. This guy is so positive. He has a very nice energy. Let me just find the material here to you. Here. Let's just skip the marketing and then we go to the movie.
Hey everybody, got a thought for you. The value of values. What are values? All right, values are fundamental principles. They're emotional and intellectual guidelines, beliefs that we have for ourselves, beliefs that we can rely on in a pinch when we're lost, frustrated, and confused. Values govern our daily interactions. They define our expectations, not only of ourselves, but usually of what we expect others to do as well. That doesn't always happen. Now, coming up on Dad's Day, I was asking myself, what's a value that I learned as a child that has really helped me become the man I am today and pursuing to be? And the one that I remember the most, and was preached to me by my dad, is this: don't half-ass it. Don't half-ass it. Boy, that never goes out of style, does it? I mean, think about it. If you're gonna do something, if you've chosen to do something, whatever it is, easy, hard, if you give it your all and you don't half-ass it, win, lose, draw, get what you want, don't get what you want, whatever the outcome is, if you don't half-ass it, at least you're not gonna have to wonder, oh, would the outcome have been different? What if I did give it my all? And boy, wondering that is what keeps us up at night. So that's a value that stuck with me. Don't half-ass it. I think it's one we can all take in our hip pocket going forward.
All right. What is he saying? He's telling us, you know, my dad told me, kid, if you're gonna do something, do your best. He uses the words, don't half-ass it. Translating it to our language is, do your best. Why? Because when we do our best, we're not worried, we're not attached to the outcome. If we win, fantastic. If we lose, that's okay. We gave our best. Now I ask you, what's a piece of advice you would give to our students from Você Aprende Agora? Share something that you've watched in English. Comment here something that you like. Comment here some wisdom that you carry with you. I want to read your comment. The more you participate, the more opportunities you have. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.